It's just life, man. This sport can humble you so fast. It can shoot you to the moon, and it can bury you, man.
I know that you don't probably care that much about it right now. I mean, you have so many records at this point that this is like kind of like just another one. But at the end of the day, it's just another thing that cements you as one of the best players ever to play in the NFL.
That's the last thing that I care about right now.
I know. The only record I get is that he like kept going on the field. He's out there again.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings Go. Order wings for takeout or delivery today. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce, my big brother Jason Kelce. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcast. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. Yeah, man, this is going to be a very gotta do it type episode. Obviously, after the big loss. This isn't the easiest thing to do, get on here and talk to the world, and especially our 92%ers who tune in, week out, and give us your time, give us your attention, and cheer for us and root us on. And it was a weird weekend, but I appreciate you guys for all the support I've seen leading up to it and even afterwards. But Jason, before we get into everything, why don't you let the people know what we got coming up?
We got a big episode, guys. We're going to recap Super Bowl 59 and talk about, what else we got down to while we were in New Orleans. As always, we're going to get to some of your no-dumb questions. But first, I guess we're just going to get right into it. I don't know if there's any new news. All the news is over.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just go.
All right,
cool. Well, Eagles 40, Chiefs 22.
God damn.
The three-peat. Did not happen, obviously. Did not happen in the Superdome. Eagles ended up getting it done. Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, Trav. I think people have been waiting to hear from you since the game Sunday. Yeah. What do you want to say? I don't know. Where do you want to start?
I mean, I already, congratulated the Eagles. It was hard going into the exit interviews today. Obviously, the last time I'll see probably a lot of those guys. As it'll be a bit of a turnover this year, knowing the contract situations and everything. And outside of the game, I just wanted to thank my teammates for everything they fucking do, man. We, the effort, the focus, the work that we put in, that wasn't the reason, honestly, going into the game, I felt as confident as I ever felt in going into a Super Bowl or a playoff game or a big game in my life. And, for a bunch of reasons that it just didn't happen, man. It just wasn't our day. Couldn't find a lick of momentum. I'm kicking myself for some of the tiny, tiny decisions I made on the field, trying to do something more than what I was asked to do during plays. I wasn't the best leader that I could be in motivating my guys and keeping my guys, calm, cool, collected. And I put a lot of that on myself as, the guy that's been in the building for 12 years and seen a lot of football and actually seeing a situation just like this in the Super Bowl, talking about the Tampa Bay Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough pill to swallow, man. Every time we felt like, we made a big play or we got something going, a penalty would happen or we be going backwards, and then on top of that, just not executing the play calls. It wasn't the play calls; it was a cumulative effort of everybody just not finding a way to get it done, man. And to happen on the biggest stage sucks, but to have it happen for the second time in my career on the biggest stage, man, it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard reality, man. And I love my teammates. I love my coaches, Chiefs Kingdom. I'm sorry for how it ended, but it's fuck. I have a beautiful life. I have a beautiful life, man. I have loved ones. I have the most amazing family in the world that supports me in everything that I do. And they were all there, cheering me on and hoping for the best on Sunday, man. I just have to tip my hat to the Eagles. They were firing on all cylinders coming out, and it just felt like we just never had control over what was going on in that game.
I felt like every time you guys tried to get something going, it just like didn't work out, right? It was like you're close to getting a third down, get them off the field, and they either make a big play, there's a penalty, there's, up until even like halftime, even though the score was getting out of control, there's that big throw to D-Hop that doesn't get caught. And even then, I'm like, all right, if the Chiefs go down here, they score before half, they get the ball coming out of half. Yeah, I just came away very much, and I know you guys are kicking yourselves for not playing your best game. I just, the Eagles played fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody played their best across the board. I mean, it was a truly impressive game from Philadelphia. Defensively, all those guys, Vic Fangio, Jalen Hurts played very well. And that was the thing all week everybody's talking about, what Spag's going to do. Is he going to try and sell out to stop Saquon and, give the one-on-one matchups on the outside? And I don't know. It almost like didn't matter. It felt like Jalen was just on it and he was executing regardless of what it was. But I know this sucks to talk about for you, Trav. I've been here, obviously. 2 years ago I was here. That was great. But, I think it was a really impressive performance by Philadelphia, to say the least.
Yeah, it's going to sting. I know everybody wants to know whether or not I'm playing next year, and right now I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm kicking every can I can down the road, and I'm not making any crazy decisions, but right now the biggest thing is just being there for my teammates and being there for my coaches, understanding, that there's a lot that goes into this thing. I've been fortunate over the past 5-6 years. I've played more football than anybody.
Yeah.
And it's because the people that are in that building and the fact that we keep going to these AFC championships and these Super Bowls. And that means I'm playing an extra 3 games more than everybody else in the entire league. And that's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And it's a lot of time spent in the building. Focusing on your craft, focusing on the task at hand, every challenge that you set up for yourself. And it's that process can be grueling. It can weigh on you. It can make you better, and it can drive you crazy at the same time. And right now it's one of those things where it was kind of driving me crazy this year. And I think that it happens as you kind of tail off towards the back nine of your career, as SVP would say, is, it's as you see yourself or not feel yourself have the success that you once used to have, man, it's a tough pill to swallow. And then on top of that, to not be there in the biggest moments, knowing your team's counting on you, man. Those are all extremely hard things to, it's just a tough reality. And, yeah. I think I'm going to take some time to figure it out. And I think I owe it to my teammates that if I do come back, that it's going to be something that it's a wholehearted decision. I'm not half-assing it, and I'm fully here for them. And I think I could play. It's just whether or not I'm motivated or it's the best decision for me as a man, as a human, as a person to take on all that responsibility.
You're preaching to the choir, brother. It sucks when you get to this point in the career where it becomes harder and harder to do it. And I think there's a physicality that becomes more difficult to manage. There's a mental approach that becomes more difficult to manage because a lot of times it's stocked on top of the physical discomfort and things that are happening.
Yeah. To
do it right, you have to be committed. You have to put the time in. You have to be, all in. And it's difficult to sign up for that because you know what it takes. You've been here 3 years in a row. You've been to this game multiple times. You've had an amazing amount of success. And it's frustrating when you're getting older in your career and you know that is becoming harder and harder to do and more grueling to go through. So take your time. Obviously, get away from everything for a while.
The biggest thing is that, after the game, I still had over 50 something plus of my best friends and my family and my loved ones and everybody that has supported me throughout my life was there to to, at least make it not feel like the worst day of my life.
Yes.
An opportunity to get all those people together under one roof, be around them, hug them, smile with them, find a way to, get through something really, really tough. It definitely made it a little easier, but the reality is gonna suck here for quite a while. It's just life, man. It's life. This sport can humble you so fast, man. It can give you so much praise. It can shoot you to the moon, and it can bury you, man. It can absolutely bury you. And it's the occupation we chose, and not everything can go as planned sometimes, even though we've been able to find a way over the past, however long, but especially this year and this team, we were known for finding a way. And as much as I like to think we could have done things differently, man, it just didn't feel like at the end of it was meant to be. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's never been done before. It's never been done before for a reason. It's incredibly hard. It's hard to keep teams intact. It's hard to keep. You're having extended season. You guys have played 60 games, damn near, over the past 3 years or whatever. And I'm not trying to make excuses. There's just a reason why it's never been done. And I think that, I know you guys are frustrated right now. I know you're frustrated. I think the reality is what you guys have done is amazing. Still.
Yeah.
I know that you don't want to hear that right now, and I know that game is frustrating as a result, but that doesn't take away from the last 7 times you guys have been to the AFC Championship or whatever it is, and 5 it's remarkable, the journey and the run you guys have had, and you and Pat and Chris and certain guys have been at the epicenter of this for that entire time. And a lot of the guys on this team have been there for 3. This was their 3rd time in a row. I know it's frustrating to look at this one game, especially because it was such a dominating game for the Eagles. But I think that the reality is it's one of the incredible runs that's ever happened in this fucking game. And you guys have your legacies cemented on that, and nobody can take that away. I mean, people could try to talk shit, especially if they've never done anything in their lives. But that's the reality of it. There was one thing accomplished, which is Travis Kelce set a record for most catches in a career in the Super Bowl, which, Trav, that's a big record.
It's not a very big record.
Why do you say it's not a big record?
I have a lot of Super Bowl appearances.
So do a lot of people.
What do they say? Records are meant to be broken.
That they are. Well, you broke one. You broke the most catches in Super Bowl history, which I know that you don't probably care that much about it right now because of the way the game went. And I mean, you have so many records at this point that this is like kind of like just another one. But at the end of the day, it's just another thing that cements you as one of the best players ever to play in the NFL. I know you don't care about that, but I think at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the records mean a little bit. Because once you're done, that's kind of all you have left is like the memories, the trophies, which obviously mean the most, and then the stuff that makes other people recognize greatness, which unfortunately there are a lot of stats, but that's kind of all we have outside of trophies and highlights.
No, I mean, that's the last thing that I care about right now.
I know, but you will. So, and it's dope. Just here to tell you, it's a fucking dope record.
Thanks, brother.
As are all your other records. Offensive line, the only record I get is that he like kept going on the field. He's out there again.
Look at
Man,
him go.
this guy really won't take a break. He's headed out to the field for another consecutive week. How'd he do? No one knows. Just counts as a game played.
He only played the first drive.
I know he had 4 bad snaps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There we go.
I feel for you because losing a Super Bowl sucks. I mean, I don't wish that on anybody. I talked all week. No matter who won or lost, I feel like I was going to be feeling shitty and feeling more with the team that lost. Yeah. Because I know what that feels like, and it's fucking terrible.
What was it like for you watching this one?
Terrible.
Yeah. You mentioned you tweeted out something. And
yeah, but I didn't even want to tweet it. I think I would rather do it here because you'd be able to talk more.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what happens. Whatever you say is going to get clipped or touched and put out. It sucks. I knew it was going to be weird going into it. It progressively got weirder as the week went on. On one hand, you played your entire life with an organization and team. A lot of people in that building, coaches, friends, teammates that you've gone through adversity with, and it really makes you very, very close. And then on the other hand, you have your brother. And I've always supported you. I've always wanted you to win.
Every step of the way.
And I wanted you to win this game. I thought I made that clear.
You made it clear to me.
It was weird, man. It was hard to navigate because I'm trying to, obviously I'm trying to say that I have people on the Eagles that I love, and I also have you. And I tried to make it known that I was rooting for you, and it felt like I couldn't be right. It felt like no matter what I said, some people were going to skew it and say that I'm rooting for the Eagles, and some people were going to skew it and say that I was rooting for the Chiefs or Travis. Yeah. And it sucked.
It's the world we live in, man. Everybody wants to just fucking call people out. I know I always had your support, and I joked around saying with your cheering for the Eagles, listen, you and Kylie are there in Philly and have created one of the most beautiful situations that I've ever seen. You guys are loved by the community out there. You guys are very much a part of the community out there. Outside of that organization, everything from the foundation stuff that Kylie does, both of you guys do, to the countless amount of hours and years you spent in that organization, giving it everything that you have. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. As long as the people right here, I know who Jason Kelce is, and I know my brother and what his intentions are, and nobody can ever fucking confuse that. And you can't let these jamokes online make you think that you're in the wrong for what you're saying. What you're saying is, I hear it. I hear it loud and clear, and I think the people in the Philadelphia organization understand exactly who you are and what you represent and how you were saying it as well.
Yeah. And all that is true. We are still very much attached to this organization, which is why there is part of me that obviously is very happy and proud that they have won this game. But that doesn't take,
that doesn't make you less of a brother. That doesn't make you less of a brother. That doesn't make you.
That does not take precedence over rooting for you.
Yeah.
And that's why this game sucked. It was very, very hard to watch. As much as I love the Eagles, as much as I love the city of Philadelphia, there was not a fucking ounce of me that. And I know that, I don't know. I tried to correlate that I was rooting for both sides the whole time, and that I was going to be happy and sad regardless.
That's what I heard.
No matter who won, it was going to be a happy and sad regardless. And trying to communicate why I might be rooting for the Eagles, I think some people. I don't even want to do this. I don't even know, because now we've already done it.
Fuck them. You don't owe any of these dickheads the acknowledgement. You really don't, Jason. Everyone that knows you knows your intentions. Anybody saying anything otherwise is, like you said, just trying to get a rise out of somebody else.
It was the weirdest game ever watching. Because the only other time you don't care about the outcome is when you're not really attached to either of the teams. And in that case, there's not a lot of emotion put into it.
Yeah.
I still remember the first play, the AJ Brown penalty. I remember this wealth of I jumped up out of my seat. That wasn't a penalty. I jumped up out of my seat on that one. Then I jumped up out of my seat on the Nick Bolton hitting Dallas Goedert because I thought that was a horseshit call. And I'm going back and forth. It ended up just not being a fun game to be a part of or watch because at all times I'm just I don't know. I don't even know what I want to say, man. I really don't. Because no matter what, it's going to piss somebody off. And I probably shouldn't care if it pisses anybody off. That's probably the reality of it.
That's the Jason Kelce we all know right there. You're giving these people way too much too much of your effort, too much of your time, too much of your attention.
I didn't know what it was going to feel like going through the game. I thought I did. I thought I understood going into it that I would be happy in some way, sad in another way. But the further the game went on, I just got more and more like upset. And I think part of that is like I'm in a box with all of our family and loved ones and friends. We're all just like, dude, this sucks for Trev. This sucks for his team. And I don't know. Like I didn't anticipate the amount of just like sheer discomfort and frustration that I would have watching the game. I thought I would kind of just be like, like I like both of these teams. Whoever wins, may the best team win. And it just didn't turn into that. It didn't. Yeah. And I don't know if it would have been reversed, if it would have been the same way. I don't think it would have.
If it was an actual fucking game. That shit was just.
Well, that would have that might have made it better. Yeah. I think the fact that it was that kind of like lopsided was like, man, this is fucking just like hard, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Listen, man, nobody's going to be able to relate to what you or me or, even Kylie. Nobody can relate to what it's like to have to pick between those two, like this type of situation. Nobody knows what it's like.
That was my whole thing. I wasn't trying to pick.
Exactly. So, but you can still be happy for somebody and you can still be sad for somebody. It is what it is, and at the end of the day, it's fucking football, man. And I know I'm saying it like that because I just lost the fucking game and I'm going to act like it didn't mean the entire world, but it's my third. It's my third in 3 years. I've had so much success playing this game. It still means the world. And it always will, and this one's going to fucking hurt just like fucking Tampa did, and I think about that way too often. But this game is just, it's just our jobs. My life is still beautiful. I come home to an amazing household of family and friends that absolutely love me, and that's the beauty of, going through a hard time like this is that, I can still have happiness and still have an amazing time in life, even when something like this happens, because I got the support that I do. And that's how I'm going to feel about it. I'm definitely compartmentalizing and putting this in the back corner, and I'll deal with this at another time. But, I'm not going to sit here and act like the world's over because of this thing. And
yeah,
I would not
expect you to.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to articulate that. I'm happy for some of the Eagles, but at the same time, I was miserable during the game watching you not achieve your success again.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. Like, I didn't enjoy any part of that. It fucking sucked. And like, it felt weird for me not to be cheering. That's what it felt like. It felt like, why the fuck am I not as excited? And I think it was just a fucked up emotion. And it's really incredible that the Eagles pulled this off. It's been incredible from last year's ending and the way this team has rebounded, the way they've been rebuilt from 2022 and before that. It's a tip of the cap for Howie Roseman. There are so many new players on the defensive side of the ball, and all of these young guys ended up panning out and have played at a high level between Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, Zach Bond, Milton Williams, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis on the defensive line, Nolan Smith, Vic Fangio, and all the coaches on the defensive side of the ball. It didn't start great. I mean, they started 2-2, coming off of a year where they finished 7-8. And the way they stuck together, the way they got better, the way they continued to improve, and how they finished the season has been spectacular on that side of the ball. Obviously, getting Saquon was huge offensively, getting rid of the undersized center, Jason Kelce, and putting in Cam Jurgens, getting Mekhi Becton in at right guard. I just think everything was fantastic, and how they continued to like block out noise, questioning Nick Sirianni and his ability as a head coach, questioning Jalen Hurts, questioning everybody. And these guys really stuck it together and found a way to fucking do it. And it's hard. It is so hard to get all the way to the Super Bowl and win in this league. I just think this is such a huge moment for all of these guys that came up short 2 years ago that were there, and how they built this thing in the 2 years since. And it makes being a former Eagle extremely proud. And I think the entire city obviously means a lot. Do you want me to cut all that, Travis? You look like you're just like...
No, it's your dude. You're allowed to have your world, your legacy, your word. You're allowed to have that. You can be happy for your former teammates. Don't let what happened to me, make you feel any less proud of what you've helped build.
I didn't help build shit. They did this on their... I'm not a part of this.
Yes, you did. I hear you. You like to think that, Jason. I think that you've shown a lot of people in that building how to be a professional, how to do things the right way. So I can sit here and say that you definitely had a piece of that. I know you weren't in that building doing everything, but I've heard guys like Jordan Mailata talk about you. I've heard guys like Jalen Hurts talk about you. I've heard Lane Johnson talk about you. And what you've been to their career. So you can say that it's, you had nothing to do with it, but bits and pieces of who you are still living and breathing in that facility for sure.
Well, shout out to Philadelphia. If anybody wants to drink a garage beer, the limes are a nice Kelly green-ish. Should we not do that?
I got a garage beer hat on. I've had like 3 cases since the game.
All right, it's time to talk about our next sponsor, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right now, you can get 20 boneless wings, a large fry, and up to 4 dips for only $16.99 with Buffalo Wild Wings Go.
That's right. Even though I'm not a boneless guy, I do like that you can choose up to 4 sauces. That's right. You can either have, you have a bunch. You can have original buffalo hot sauce, wild sauce, Cajun sauce. Shout out to Louisiana honey barbecue.
Our
favorite. They have a new maple chipotle sauce, a spicy garlic sauce, lemon pepper.
Spicy garlic sauce kind of sounds bad.
Got a lot of options.
Yeah, I'm definitely going for honey barbecue. Can't go wrong there. But the real question for my boneless wings, ranch or blue cheese? You look like a blue cheese. Yeah, you're a blue cheese guy.
That's right. We blue cheese it up. Now the football season is over. It's time to relax, and the best way to relax is at home. That's right. Of course, with takeout or delivery from Buffalo Wild Wings Go.
Go ahead and check it out for yourself and order 20 boneless wings, a large fry, 4 dipping sauces for only $16.99 with Buffalo Wild Wings Go.
Buffalo Wild Wings Go. Order wings for takeout or delivery today. Marvel Studios' new movie, Captain America Brave New World, is here this Friday, February 14th. Only in theaters.
I'm here for it. Anthony Mackie as Captain America himself, Cap. It's his story, and he's doing it his own way.
I'm excited. Yep, no super soldier serum, but he's got Steve Rogers' original shield and a vibranium suit. It sounds like Captain America would totally crush it in the NFL.
Absolutely. And Cap's a military man. You've got to appreciate that.
Of course, always. Yes. And we also get to see the infamous Red Hulk make his dramatic debut. I did not. There's a Red Hulk? How does he turn red?
I don't know, but I cannot wait to see that.
It's going to be epic. If you love big plays, crazy comebacks, and high intensity moments, this movie's got all of that and more. Captain America Brave New World in theaters on Friday. You don't want to miss it. All righty, and now a moment brought to you by our sponsor, American Express.
With Valentine's Day coming up, Jason, do you have any special dinner plans with Kylie, or do you want to tell anybody what you got going on for Valentine's Day that you could possibly use to pay for with your Amex?
Well, I haven't done anything yet. I'm obviously going to get cards and chocolates and hopefully all this typical Valentine's Day stuff. But there's a lot going on. There's a Super Bowl parade. Haven't made any plans yet. We're still talking about what's going on Friday.
Nice.
But always excited to celebrate Kylie and I's love. I'm very romantic, as Kylie has said multiple times.
With Amex Platinum, you get access to global dining access by Resy. So you can experience the hottest restaurants with exclusive reservations and even be notified when hard-to-get reservations open up. And that's the powerful backing of American Express.
That's right. For full terms, visit americanexpress.com/withamex. That does it for
the recap.
Because now we're getting into Out of the House.
Out of the House, brought to you by American Express. Jason, how was it being down in New Orleans all week? Was it as tasty and as fun as you remember it being?
Dude, first of all, I don't remember a lot from college. I feel like when you're playing in a game, you don't really get to experience the cities. You know this. You guys were there for the whole week, but you're practicing and your schedule is so laid out. You have like maybe 2 to 3 hours of the day that you could go do something. Yeah. And when you get that time, you're usually not spending it going out. You're like, all right, I'm going to take this time to do nothing. This was the first time being in New Orleans where I really got to experience the city, because every other time I've been there, it's been for football. And I got to say, I fucking love that city, man. It was an awesome host city. Las Vegas was great. It really was. And it was the perfect infrastructure set up to host a Super Bowl. New Orleans, the perfect vibe, food, mentality, culture. I mean, it was just unreal. The issue was the infrastructure is awful. Like, there was going from place to place was a train wreck. And then at night, for some reason, they have this ordinance that whenever the train's coming through town, it has to blow its horn every time it's going to a crosswalk. So you're just hearing a fucking train horn constantly in the middle of the night, which is annoying as fuck. But outside of that, it was fantastic. It was really good. Beignets.
Yeah, I was about to say, you get some more beignets, some more gumbo, or what?
I went to Cafe Du Monde, like the original one, which not even just the beignets, it's the whole vibe of it. Like, it's got like the little hats and the get up, and you're outside, and it's just it's a dope vibe. You ever been to Keys?
No.
I don't even know what the rest of it is. It's like Keys fried chicken, I think. So I went to get my palm read. Okay. And we had like all these trendy spots that we were going to hit up after that. And after the palm reading, they're like, oh, we were trying to like, where we're going to go to eat. And the guy's like, hey, if you want the local experience, you got to go to Keys. I was like, Keys? Like, yeah, it's a gas station that serves fried chicken. I was like, yeah, that's right up Jason Kelce's alley. So we went over to this place, bro. It was similar, not similar, but like, again, the best barbecue spot, my favorite barbecue spot in Kansas City, is Joe's. Like, there's something about food being served at a gas station that just is like, yeah, I'm gonna check this out. If it's got if food at a gas station has some word of the mouth going about it, you know that shit's good. So we pull up to this spot, Keys. It's got po' boys, fried chicken. I get up there, and
this is what made Sheetz and Quick Trip like the staples seriously that they are in this world.
No doubt. And I get up there, and I'm like, all right, let me get some dark meat. And the guy's like, get the white meat. And I was like, dude, it's too dry. I don't like white meat. He's like, hey, this white meat ain't dry. So I got a chicken breast. First bite into that chicken breast, dog.
Dry as shit.
Nothing dry about it. That shit was so fucking good. It was the perfect amount of spice where it's not overwhelmingly spicy in that first bite, but the more you eat, it just like starts engulfing you.
Yeah. It gets you going.
But I got the fried chicken. I got a hot sausage po' boy, which was phenomenal. I tried a pineapple soda, Big Shot, which I guess is specific to New Orleans. It was like a pineapple creamsicle. It was so fucking good. Mm-hmm. So I was getting a bunch of like convenience store local spots. Some baked good that came in like a tray. I forget what that was called, but it was like a brownie. It was fucking real good.
I know.
Kylie and I went out to a fancy dinner one night called...
Ooh, you fancy son of a bitch.
It was what Peyton recommended. It was Clancy's.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It was really good. One of the items that they're really recommended for is the fried oysters.
I see. That's the thing. I'm out on loogies.
But the fried
things.
Yeah, it's different experience.
Maybe throw some cheese on there.
I don't know if you know this, but there was an oyster recall while we were down there. So we didn't eat any of the oysters. All of Barstool got sick. They were all getting the neurovirus from the oysters.
It's unfortunate.
So we didn't have any of the oysters, and we didn't have any of the oysters at Clancy's, but they had plenty of. I had turtle soup. That was Cajun style turtle soup.
It's fucked up, man. You're eating turtles.
Hey, man. Now that I know what they taste like, I'm gonna keep eating them. It was damn good. That turtle soup was great.
What do you eat in them?
What do you mean?
Is there like, do you eat the leg? What do you eat?
It was so chopped up.
What's in those shells that?
I think you eat the yeah, I have no idea. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea what you're eating, but it was great. The turtle soup was fantastic. I had a smoked double cut pork chop. They just flip
that thing open and you just eat it out of the shell? It's like the shell is a bowl?
No, you don't even know it's a turtle. You just see the meat and like the soup kind of cut up. It's like little spoonfuls.
Yeah, I'm out.
Very good. Highly recommend. The house salad was great. The double cut pork chop was phenomenal.
Did you go to any Super Bowl parties or no?
I went to a New Heights party. I went to a Stapleton concert. And then outside of that, I just lost all my money at a casino. Casino was right next door. And because I won so much money last year at Las Vegas,
got to get universe.
I thought, hey, we'll just keep this rolling. This will be great. Yep, didn't work this time.
Yeah,
so
that's how
it was back
work.
to why I normally don't go to the casino, because they're just handing them money. This fucking guy Tang flipped 21. I'm like, God damn, Tang.
No,
how many should I just bend over and pull my pants down? Is that where we're at right now?
I like my odds. I don't like it because then I hate the dealer.
Oh, no, I don't ever take it on the dealer. Although I did get mad at Tang. I did get mad at Tang because he let somebody hit on a 14 when he was showing a 5. And I was like, Tang, that's a piece of shit move, dog. You can't let that. You got to ask, are you sure? You got to be, you know what I mean? I know I always tip dealers. Dealers are the best, but you can't be letting somebody just hit on a 14.
But what
you gotta double
what
check.
if you feel,
you got to ask, are you sure? And point to the 5 that you're showing. You know what I mean? That's dealer etiquette.
What if the guy was just feeling it?
I think that, in all honesty, the person that hit was a little drunk, and he was continually having to correct her, and I think he just got tired of doing it. But I saw that happen, and I was like,
that's me.
The moment
sober.
that happened, I was like, this whole fucking, I'm losing all of my goddamn money right now.
I get so impatient having to quote unquote play by the book. I don't do anything by the book.
Yeah.
So it's like for me to have to.
You don't do anything you do some things by the book.
I don't do anything by the book. I'm like
splitting tens.
I'm splitting the fuck out of tens every single time. I'm doing everything, dude. I'm doing it all. If there's any chance that I could make more money than what I just put down,
yeah,
I'm doing it.
God, that's any chance to double split,
all of it. I'm doing the side bets every fucking turn.
Oh my God!
If I'm feeling a lot of low cards coming out at a certain time, I'll fucking I'll hit on 16. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do not want to play. Nobody wants to play blackjack with me.
We tried roulette. You've turned Kylie into a big roulette player. I hate roulette.
I've turned her into it.
Yeah. You taught her how to play.
I know. She knew how to play when I sat down with her.
No, she did not know how to play.
Yes, she did.
You taught her. You said you got to play this way.
No, I didn't.
Sit down on the European table and play the outsides.
No.
Yeah.
Kylie learned this when she was taking French. When she learned French, she learned how to play roulette.
And then I'm sitting there playing craps, and this fucking dude is sitting down playing the don't pass line, killing it. Just killing it. It's that vibe.
That's disgusting, dude.
I want to kill this guy so bad. I hope
your energy right now is ruining my time. Do you mind putting it on the pass line? Dude, craps.
But then I kind of like it because I'm like, I'm just going to play just to try and win, and he's killing me. And then it's like, goddamn.
I might just go live in a casino for a month.
That might have been, to be honest, that was a bigger bloodbath than the game was. I know you're frustrated with the Eagles-Chiefs game. The craps table with Jason Kelce versus this guy, it was even more embarrassing. It was
I don't know if it can get any more embarrassing than that. Fuck! Coolest person you ran into all week.
Coolest?
The coolest. I saw you go past one guy at the game.
You did? Who?
The Sandman.
Yes, you did see that.
I did see that.
I was kind of in a rush, hurrying past him, and I almost missed him. And he's like, Jason, it's Adam. I'm like, yeah, I know you fucking are Adam Sandler.
Are you kidding me? But thank you for stopping me.
Nah, that was dope. It was awesome seeing the Sandman. Saw Rob McElhenney. He was in the suite next to us. Saw Bradley Cooper from a few suites down. We did a nice wave. We didn't go over there, but
BC. It's my guy right there, man.
Oh, who else did I see? I saw Scotty Hartnell. Scotty Hartnell was out there. Aaron and Carissa. Saw Stapleton. Chris. Saw Bert Kreischer. Saw Bussin. Saw PMT.
I just said the coolest person, not everybody.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Who? Oh, the coolest person I saw was Michael Cherry Koch. He was, let me make sure I get his accolades right. So I went to a U.S. Naval Air Base down there. One of the guys, I met this guy from Philadelphia at Weaver's Orchard. We were picking apples with the girls one off season. And he's like, hey, if you're ever in New Orleans, you should stop by the military base. If you guys want to do the podcast there or do whatever, we'd love to have you. And dude, he invited me down. I got to see like a practice routine with a bunch of jets that went off. They were doing like tactical like formations and stuff. Dude, it was insane. It was absolutely insane. Awesome. I got in a flight simulator.
How'd you do?
I mean, I was coming right off Bourbon Street, so not great. It was very wobbly flight with the joystick. But dude, very disorienting too. Like, whoa! He did not let me land it. He was like, there's no way you're going to be able to land this. So we're just going to move this, keep this thing moving. What else?
Damn, I got to get down there.
Dude, it was so sick. Honestly, it would be great to go back and do a podcast there because those dudes were awesome. It's just a great vibe. I also just love being around military guys because they're always just like, I don't know, they're gems, dude. What else? Ate a bunch of king cake. Went to the oldest bar running continuously in New Orleans. It was like something blacksmith. It's been open for like 300 years. Lafitte's Blacksmith Bar, right? Freaking dope. Super cool spot. So we got it. We got the best. We did a lot.
I think you've officially perfected getting out of the house, Jason. I'm just as a brother of you and knowing who you've been your entire life. I'm proud. I'm happy to see this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm happy to see you turn into this and enjoy what the world has to offer. And shout out to New Orleans, man. I don't have the fondest of memories there, but
the Kelces have awful luck in New Orleans.
There's
Sugar Bowl. I lost a playoff game here in 2018 after the Super Bowl, 2019, and then obviously last week.
This week, yeah, and then but I will say this: I have always enjoyed the random times that I was in New Orleans, and I have so many friends and teammates that I just fucking love that are from the state of Louisiana, but specifically around the New Orleans area. And I got nothing but love for them.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the culture.
No, it's the best. It's the best. Going down there for a few bachelor parties in my day and enjoying the music and bar scenes. And it is a really, really cool place. But for whatever reason, me and football does not thrive there. Again, shout out to New Orleans. And that does it for Out of the House, brought to you by Amex. American Express. Get your Amex. All right, now, folks, we got to talk about something that keeps one of us feeling on top every single day.
That's right. AG1, the daily health drink I swear by and I need tons of after 5-6 days down in New Orleans. And as a little surprise for our listeners, AG1 gave us an extra special buy one, get one free offer for you all. AG1 helps fuel my body, and honestly, it makes life easier. Just one scoop, some water, shake it up. I'm good to go. And AG1 is NSF certified for sport, which means even pro athletes can drink it.
That's what I like. One scoop, and you're getting 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients.
No more juggling a dozen different supplements. AG1 is the cheat code for staying on top of your game.
Whether you're training, traveling, or just trying to keep up with life, it's got you covered.
And with Valentine's Day coming up, AG1's got a sweet deal happening. You buy one, get one free on your first order when you sign up for a double subscription. That's a pretty great way to show yourself or someone special some love this year.
This deal is only live for 2 days. It ends on Valentine's Day. You don't want to be that guy or girl who waits until the last minute to get your loved one a great gift like AG1.
Just head to drinkag1.com/New Heights, enter your email, and apply the coupon code at checkout before time runs out. That's drinkag1.com/New Heights. One scoop, one glass. You're ready to go. Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like to check if you have your keys before walking out the door?
Or to check if you have a full tank of gas before road tripping it through the desert.
Like to check if there's going to actually be snow before taking a ski trip?
That's important, okay. And to check if you bought enough Valentines for all the kids in your daughter's class. I forgot. I got to get stuff for my daughters for Valentine's Day. They're at that age now where... Gosh, okay, cool.
Checking first is smart. And so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Long live dogs.
Ooh.
That's what they say over at the Farmer's Dog because they want all dogs to live a long, healthy life.
I'm a dog person. I want my dog Baloo to live forever. We all want our dogs to live forever. There's no magic way for that to happen, but get this. Dogs kept at a healthy weight can live up to 2.5 years longer than overweight dogs.
The Farmer's Dog helps your dog reach and maintain a healthy weight with a personalized meal plan of freshly made food.
They calculate your dog's ideal daily calorie based on their unique nutritional needs. And the food is delivered in pre-portioned packs so that you can feed your dog the right amount every time.
The Farmer's Dog isn't fancy. It's simply real food with real benefits, and it's delivered right to your door. That's what I like to call a win-win.
Get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/New Heights. That's right. Also, you get free shipping. Just go to thefarmersdog.com/New Heights to get 50% off. That's thefarmersdog.com/New Heights. One thing that Travis and I didn't get to do while the game was happening, because we were both there and watching it, is we didn't get to see the best commercials. I mean, that's the one thing that everybody is so synonymous with the Super Bowl. It's, what are the best ads of the year? And there was one that we wanted to highlight, but there was a Nike ad. It's the first Super Bowl ad in 27 years and featured a load of female athletes, including, one of the biggest episodes we've ever done, in Caitlin Clark.
You, I love Nike commercials. I've been a huge fan of Caitlin Clark since she's been in college. Obviously through the Olympics.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yep.
You can't win, so win.
Yeah. Speaking of all the things they say women can't do.
Yeah. If there's one thing I can firmly get on board with is telling a bunch of people who think you can't do something to shove it. I'm all on board with that. That's a great message by Nike.
I'm with that as well.
With some incredible athletes.
A bunch of familiar faces, yeah.
Gold medal winners, freaking champions.
Nike, thank you for such a powerful message on the biggest stage. Obviously everybody watches those Super Bowl commercials to see what messages are sent, and Nike's sending one of the best ones of this year. So, and shout out to Caitlin.
Killing it.
Getting in a dope-ass Nike commercial, man.
Gosh.
Gotta love it.
That's another thing that's nostalgic. Being like the face of Nike.
Yeah.
Right?
And,
like
it also
Jordan,
being Nike's...
Well, Jordan was the face of Jordan, I guess, but Tiger.
I mean, he was originally the face of Nike.
Right? So you got Jordan, you got Tiger, LeBron. There's somebody in between those, but...
I mean, Griffey. Kobe. Wayne Gretzky. Shout out to Nike for jumping in on the Super Bowl commercials, coming with one that actually had a very, very meaningful message to it, to all the young women athletes out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll always be Team Nike.
All righty. Time for No Dumb Questions. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Marvel Studios. Captain America, Brave New World. How about that?
How about it?
Got superhero movies we're doing ad reads for now. All right. Mr. J Danger at Mr. Danger 1. I actually saw this tweet and thought it was hilarious as a No Dumb Question. So, this was in response to the statement I released saying that I love and care about you more than anyone else, more than anyone.
Yeah.
Right. And this question, this was a prompt underneath that, a response of basically saying that it's ridiculous that I would say that I love you more than Kylie and the girls, which I love you the same, but we're going to read this question. I don't love anybody more. I love you the same.
The fact that you think I give a fuck about this is so funny. I know we're going to
read this question.
Go ahead.
If you had to push Travis or your wife over a cliff, who would you choose? You must choose one. Don't skirt the question, Jason. You said you love no one more than Travis. Are you pushing your wife over? Here's my answer, and tell me if I'm correct. Should I answer first, or do you want to answer first?
This question is for you.
Okay. I'm pushing Travis over because he would tell me to push him over the cliff.
100%.
Bam, baby!
Don't you fucking push Kylie off of the fucking cliff. Are you kidding me? I'll be just fine.
All right.
I'll tuck and roll. I'll fucking hit the ground and fucking roll out of that fucking thing.
I'll find a way out of this.
I'll flank away to safety. I don't know how the fuck I'll do it. I'll fucking sprawl out like a flying squirrel or some shit. I'll be fine. I'll I'll figure some shit out.
But a Chris Farley in American Heroes, is that the movie?
Dude, oh my God. Now that's a deep cut right there.
I love that fucking scene. Is that what that movie? I think it was American Heroes, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Some Heroes. I think it was American Heroes. Yeah, they were fucking
dog.
They were racing fucking Lewis and Clark to the west.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Should we keep reimagining this question?
No, I think you answered it. You
all right. If you had to push me or mom over a cliff, who would you choose? You must choose one. Don't skirt the question. Don't skirt the question, Travis.
Mom's like 70. You have kids that need to be raised. God damn it.
You don't skirt the question, Travis. You got to choose one.
I'm going to choose mom because you would want me to push mom.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
I think
I wouldn't push either of you. I'd jump off.
When I first read this question, I thought the exact same thing. Like I'd just jump off of the cliff. No. But I don't think it works like that. In this hypothetical, it doesn't have, you can't. No. I think the answer, dude, you got to push me. This is the code of being a man. When the lifeboats are getting loaded, the women and children go first.
Yeah. Touche.
You got to push me.
Yep.
But I think mom would jump off. That's what I think. She's not on here to vouch, but I know that if it was me versus any of my siblings, I'm jumping off the fucking cliff. You don't even got to push me. Well, unless that's not allowed, then I'll tell you to push me.
Nice.
I'll give you the nod. And if you're not allowed to say it, I'll just go like this. For future reference, if we're ever in this scenario,
just a little,
and we're not allowed to, we're taped.
Speak.
If I just go like this, push me. Like right off the cliff.
You're fucking hilarious. Nice. Just in case we ever get caught in that.
Just in case we ever get caught in this ridiculous hypothetical situation, push me.
Thank you, Mr. J Danger. Thank you for using X responsibly. Next one, no dumb questions. Hashtag, do you put the cereal first or the milk first?
Do I put the cereal first or the milk first?
And this is why we have this fucking segment in here as no dumb questions. This is about as stupid of a question as I've ever heard. Everyone knows the cereal goes in first.
Be careful, Trev. Be careful what you say.
Everyone knows the cereal goes in first.
I don't know
you have to lather up all the cereal.
Travis, I'm on the same page with you.
You don't just pour it in one part of the bowl either. You pour it over the top and you get everything covered in milk.
I'm 100% with you. There's no logical reason to pour the cereal second, but for some reason, Kylie pours the cereal second.
What?
And it's never made sense to me. I don't know why. I mean, in no other situation where a solid goes into a liquid, would you ever put the solid in second? Like it's just asking for a disaster to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Like you don't fill a glass up to the brim and then start loading ice cubes in that motherfucker. You're going to get water all over the place. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
But Kylie does do it that way.
That doesn't make any sense.
And I usually don't say anything because it's none of my business, even though I think it's ridiculous.
It's not the argument to start.
And also it doesn't make it taste better. Like if you just like dry cereal, what are you putting in milk anywhere with it? Like there's a reason you put the milk in second because it kind of gets the cereal to the perfect consistency of moistness.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Kai, you're wrong on this one. I'll go to, and I'm pretty sure if we put a poll out, you'd be in the bottom 8% of the 92%.
Well, there's only one way to find out. 92%ers.
Hey!
We will have a poll, so let us know if us or Kylie are in the right. Next no dumb question. What do we got?
Okay, from at Notorious RBG. Okay, but speaking of loyalty issues, what about this? It's 10 years from now. You both retired, and our beloved Browns inexplicably have made it to the Super Bowl versus the Chiefs and Eagles. Ooh.
10 years from now?
Mm-hmm. Who are we rooting for?
That's a good question. Initially, I would say that I wouldn't even think about cheering for the Browns.
Yeah.
But I do still have that childhood Cleveland sports fandom in me.
Yeah, for sure.
And to see, how the situation over there in Cleveland has been since I've been in the league. Yeah, it's been rough.
What do you mean since you've been in the league? Since they've come back?
I mean, the Tim Couch era wasn't horrible.
Yeah, they made it to the playoffs.
Wasn't the best. I just feel like the organization wasn't looked at it the way they're looked at right now.
Sure.
And right now it's pretty rough.
Yep.
And I think Cleveland deserves to get, a year in, year out, respectable and great product out there on the field. Now, don't get me wrong, Flacco leading them to the playoffs and giving them some fun to cheer for last year as the Cinderella story. I mean, that was I enjoyed talking to my friends about that one. One, because it's easy to cheer for a guy like Flacco. What I'm trying to say is there will be the kid in me that cheers for the Browns. But if there's anybody still left from the run that we've had here in Kansas City, I would probably say I'd hope for the best for them.
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles. I've already learned my lesson. I'm not touching the Browns for a second.
Yeah,
they already think I don't want root for them for some reason. If it's anybody other than the Chiefs and Eagles, I'm going Browns. Yeah, I mean that's what it comes out. They're the next team, but we've both spent a lot of time and energy personally with both of these franchises. I don't think at this point Browns versus Chiefs maybe, but Browns versus Eagles. No, I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going. I could say the same. Browns versus Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs. Browns versus Eagles. I'll go Browns.
They're probably fourth behind whatever team you're coaching for. Shout out to Andy for dropping that knowledge on us. Coach Trav has a future.
Coach Trav. Yeah.
Would you go by Coach Trav or Coach Kelce?
Coach Kelce just sounds way better.
I like Coach Trav. I don't know what it is. Does it? All right, fair enough. Coach Kelce.
I think just Kelce, not even Kelce.
God damn
That'd be you.
Don't do this again.
You be Coach Kelce.
And you'd be like, don't call me Coach Kelce, you motherfuckers.
Well, that does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Marvel Studios, Captain America, Brave New World.
That wraps up another episode of New Heights. Not the most fun one to start off, but...
Yeah, thanks to your No Dumb Questions, we found a way to close it out.
Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is a Wonder Show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings Go. Order wings for takeout or delivery today. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew. How about it, man? Another year under the belt, or another season under the belt, I should say. I appreciate you guys always working through the scheduling and making it easy on me and Jason, knowing that the football world's so crazy. So thank you guys over at Wave and Wondery. And thank you to the 92%ers for tuning in. Chiefs Kingdom, once again, I'm sorry for this year and how it ended, but I've loved every minute of playing for you guys all season, and appreciate you guys always showing up. And to those Eagles fans that are 92%ers as well, congratulations, man. You guys had a hell of a team this year. And there goes some fun merch for you guys to buy if you guys want it. Peace.
What's your dream pet?
Tiger.
Tiger. You're going to Mike Tyson it. What kind of tiger? A Bengal?
Bengal.
Bengal tiger.
Bengal Siberian tiger. The big one.
Those are big.
Biggest, baddest.
Yeah.
I want a good roar, bellow,
Well, if you want the loud roar, you go lion, right?
I remember hearing a tiger when I was a kid.
Roar is more like a lion. A tiger is more like a You're a big cat guy.
I'm a f***ing tiger, man. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by the all-new Experian Smart Money debit card.
Hey-yo!
The debit card that builds credit without the debt.
No way!
You guys should look into that. It's a good way to build your credit without
having to rack up a bunch of debt that could bury you. Makes a lot of sense.
Debt with a B in it.
Really wish this existed when I didn't have any credit history.
New episodes drop every Wednesday during the NFL season. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S.
Lovely.
And and while you're at it, check out our official fan club at newheightsshow.com. with one S as well. Jason, tell the people what the episode's going to be all about.
We got another great episode. As you guys know, some big things happened this past weekend.
Hey-o.
We're going to recap conference championship games, highlighting, of course, the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl for the fourth time in 5 years, which is remarkable. We'll also shout out some fan mentions and talk about all the rest of the biggest storylines around the league, including some big coaching hires in the ranks. So, but before we get to all that, we're going to get to the newest of new. That's right. Little new. All righty.
We reached 2 million YouTube subscribers. Holy cannoli, everybody. The New Heights YouTube channel has officially passed the 2 million subscriber mark. After last week's episode, shout out to the 92%ers and everybody that is just now joining us. Thank you for joining us on this fun ride where we have no idea what's going on. We also are back to being #1 podcast across all categories in both the U.S. and in Canada. So, again, I don't know how we're rigging this fucking system here, but we really appreciate whoever's rigging it.
It's part of the NFL script.
There you go. No, I was in on the script until you guys lost.
Yeah. I mean, this fucking script sucks. But
yeah,
I'm kind of happy. I'm happy for you guys. But
thanks, man.
The script is did Philadelphia dirty.
That ain't right. Apple Podcasts, United States of America, all podcasts. I guess we're at the #1 of the charts.
All right,
we're
cool.
also #1 in sports podcasts in a bunch of other countries, which is fucking mind-blowing to me that we're #1 in Mexico. Who would fucking... There's no soccer podcast down there?
We're #1 in Mexico, Peru, the Philippines,
Chile, Croatia.
This has got to be like Swifties, right?
Can't be.
They're not listening to this podcast for football stuff, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you to all the 92%ers outside of the continental U.S. How about that?
This is cool.
Pretty fucking dope, man. Keep tuning in and we'll keep talking football, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. So if you like it, keep listening.
All right.
New Heights bracket update.
How about it, huh?
And in bracket-related new news, voting for the Sweet 16 in our best NFL team name bracket officially has closed. It closed a while ago. I think it closed over the weekend. We got over 500,000 votes in this round, which is pretty remarkable. People are into it.
You are such a fucking cheater, by the way.
I'm a cheater?
You're the biggest vote skewer I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? What am I doing?
You hit up guys on certain teams and ask them to promote this.
I'm just trying to get voter turnout. All I want is voter turnout.
You're trying to get specific fan bases to catch wave so that you're more right.
This has
nothing to do with the fairness of the entire bracket.
Travis,
this has everything to do with you proving your point. So you're making sure you hit up big names on certain fan bases to try and promote their team.
Are you done? This is just
absolutely ridiculous.
This is just good old fashioned gerrymandering.
Politics.
It's completely legal.
100%
in a
politics.
Free and fair election.
This is how I know you're going to be a president one day, and I'm going to be there, and I'm gonna crawl under the Oval Desk again. I swear, once you're president, dude, I'm fucking up the whole White House. I'm in there. I'm in the walls. You can't keep me out of there, dude. They're gonna hate me in there. I can't wait.
Former Bronco Mark Schlereth, the stank, and the Broncos official Twitter account both tried to sway the vote by getting the Broncos involved, but the Chiefs' kingdom prevailed again. It was they made up a lot of ground. It was an impressive effort by Broncos country. They were riding for sure, but they didn't ride far enough.
Broncos, man, that's a sweet name, dude.
It is a great name.
Give it to it.
It's a very solid name,
and it flows.
There is now officially only 4 perfect brackets left of the total 36,000 entries. So it is starting to dwindle down. It'll be really interesting in the Elite Eight coming up this week with who makes it out of that, because it's starting to get real competitive. Shout out to the 92%ers for continuing to make your voices heard and to make sure that this election has as little bias as possible. Thank you so much. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Every single vote. You guys are ridiculous.
I just want voter turnout.
Keep submitting those. Well, I guess you can't submit it anymore, huh? I was going to try and close up that bracket update.
Yeah, you can't submit the brackets, but you can vote.
You'll be able to vote on the bracket over this weekend and keep this thing going. Be some fun times. Let's get some fan mentions of the week. All right now.
Beat you to it.
Son of a buck. This week, our mentions were filled with people still reacting to Jason's time in Buffalo. What a magical time.
It was.
I got a bunch of requests on from me saying that I would love to see or get a painting of this picture of you. I would love to.
There's
get
a lot
that.
of paintings that people were throwing out there.
Yeah, I think the request was catching on. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But our first mention, or fan mention, is from Princess Kiana herself. That's right, Kylie Kelce, who commented on the video of Jason taking or talking about the shirtlessness. You were in quotes saying, everybody knows this famous quote, "I'm not asking for permission, I'm doing this." And the exact quote, I will say, "When I'm grabbing the keys to go get a cat," is Kylie's reply. Because we know how much of a cat lover you are. And,
big fan.
Huge fan of outdoor cats. Outdoor cats, not indoor
Only
cats.
outdoors.
Domestic cats are...
Listen, I respect what a cat can do in nature. It's a ferocious hunting animal.
I think you respect it because we had a cat growing up.
Yeah, that's what Flash was.
An outdoor cat.
I once saw Flash kill a bird mid-flight. Flash was
impressive. Isn't it just electric?
It is. And that's what I'm saying. I respect
cat.
Those kind of cats. I don't want one wandering like these ragdoll. I've learned so much about cats over the last week. People sending, "Oh, you guys should get a ragdoll. You should get this. You should get a tabby." And all these. I don't even know what the heck. I didn't even know there were cat breeds. I didn't know that was the whole thing.
I thought it was
It's a cat. Yeah.
They're like dogs. They have different breeds.
Apparently, ragdoll, according to everybody, is the dog of cats. They just cuddle up next to you. I don't know if they drink out of the toilet bowl, but they, apparently they're just like dogs. But yeah, Kai tweeted this or Instagram this, whatever the heck that.
Yeah, Instagram comment.
Immediately, I googled how to lose a cat.
Oh shit!
But nothing came up. The only thing that came up was like, "Oh, are you sad you just lost a cat?" I'm like, "No, I need to lose a cat. Like I'm not worried about losing it. I want to lose it." And I was surprised that there was nowhere to research good ways to accidentally lose a cat, because if a cat does show up, it will find its way off our property in some way. But I don't know quite how to get it done.
Unless it's an outdoor cat. You said you appreciate an outdoor cat.
I do, but I feel like it's not, knowing Kylie, it's gonna find its way indoors.
Just keep your house rodent free, dude.
If we can set those boundaries, but I feel like it's not gonna happen.
Jason,
it's gonna find its way indoors.
You have 2 Irish wolfhounds that you keep in and out of the house. Yeah. They're both in and out.
Yeah, of course.
So why not just add one more that's going to take care of all the rodents?
Because it's not gonna happen. The kids are gonna want it up in their bedroom. There's gonna be cat stuff all over the place.
No.
What is it? Which one is it? Females or males? If they pee, it like just starts to. I just remember going in certain guys' houses growing up that had cats, and you would smell like that.
My nostril right now.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you could just smell that urine smell, and I'm out. There's nothing about.
That's why they make kitty litter.
Yeah, I know, but I was in houses. I think it's a thing, and I'm out on the cats.
If you were to get a cat,
yeah,
I think we should give it to the 92%ers to name the cat.
We're not playing this
so
game.
92%ers, let's have a cat bracket name. I want to hear all your best cat names.
Listen, if you guys are okay with a cat getting lost after you've already named it, go ahead and participate. This thing is not making it far. Next up, it appears that Dad has learned how to make memes. This past week, he showed a bunch of memes on Facebook, including these that we're about to show you right now. And they are all.
Dude, you think he's making these?
There's no chance.
I'm pretty sure he's just either screenshotting it or getting it sent to him sporadically. Yeah. There's no way he can make these.
Dad does not have this level of computer savviness, which is surprising because he's spending time on it.
He's at every up-to-date computer.
Yes, he's spent a lot of time on computers.
Since the 90s. He had the original Macintosh.
I'm so positive that he didn't create any of these.
There's no way.
But it is an honor to finally make Papa Kelce's. I've played in the league for 13 years, and it took me.
Never once been on his IG.
Apparently, listen, kids, if you want to make your dad proud of you, take your shirt off, drink a beer, and scream at the top of your lungs. Apparently, that's what does it.
That's my boy. That's my boy. So the first one is if aliens came down from outer space and said, take us to your leader, this is the guy. Yeah. I mean, and no better picture proves that that's the guy.
Unfortunately, this is actually probably a good representation of the human race. I don't know that that's the one that we want to have represent us, but if we're looking for an accurate representation, that's probably good.
What are they doing down there? This guy is.
I mean, these guys are obese, alcoholics, and stupid.
It's just dumb.
How did they amass so much power? Look at the Dolphins, even smarter than this guy.
Well, the second one Dad put out was Jason fighting for Scotland, Scotland's freedom in Braveheart.
They'll never take our freedom.
That's pretty good.
Who doesn't love a good William Wallace? William Wallace. When's the last time you seen Braveheart?
Never.
Dude, watch it.
I remember seeing it a little bit when we were kids because Dad fucking loved that shit.
He did love it, and I'm telling you, watch it as an adult, you'll get why he loved it. It's an electric movie.
All right, well, I'm in.
All right, that's all I got to say about that. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, should we add Papa Kelce to the New Heights social team?
Yeah.
Him and Jets Jake and
team up with him. Collab posts. Let's get some collab posts going with Big Ed.
Good luck, Jets Jake. He's going to have a lot of bad ideas. You're going to have to weather the storm on that one.
Next up, it looks like Jason's also inspired a new Funko Pop.
Hey!
From @theofficial Funko on Twitter.
Nice.
Do you feel this electric atmosphere? How could you react if you released this pop? How would you react if we could release this pop? Yeah, dude. I mean, Funko shaved in the chest. Got the sweatpants, the Timbs, the Bud Light, it looks like. And then you got a Rolex hat on, which is pretty sweet.
Talked to Funko Pop, and they agreed to do a charitable thing. It feels weird, kind of having this whole situation, because it was just something that kind of happened organically. It feels weird to kind of have shirts and everything made.
Try and profit over it, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like the way that it makes sense is we have agreed with Funko Pop, and we're going to be releasing a shirt later in the week where portions of the proceeds will go to Patricia Allen Fund at O'Shea Children's Hospital out of Buffalo, because I think, you got to repay the people that put me in this.
You got to, man. You got to.
The only reason this happened, and people are like, why didn't you do this past week? Why wasn't your shirt off? You asked me that. I'm like, listen,
Mafia, man.
that was the situation that happened because of what they did to me, what we did to each other. That was I get it. It was a little bit outlandish. I don't know why it happened. It just felt right. I don't know. That's all I can say. It just felt like the right thing to do.
There's something in that fucking water up there, man. God.
We're going to pay back to the people that caused this.
Well, that's dope. Shout out to Funko.
As well as Travis Kelce, of course, scoring a touchdown.
Not right now. Let's talk about our next sponsor, Prize Picks.
Hey-o.
That's right, baby. Back on the Prize Picks train, baby. Prize Picks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with over 3 million members.
And with the big game right around the corner, Prize Picks is the easiest and most exciting way to turn every game-changing moment into 100x your money. That's right. With as little as 4 correct picks, you can turn $10 into 1,000.
Ooh,
wow.
I like those.
That's pretty nice.
Plus, you want to play alongside some of Prize Picks' favorite players like rapper Meek Mill and comedian Andrew Schultz, one of my favorite comedians out right now. You can now find community plays under the promos tab of the app to view the entries from some of the biggest names in the Prize Picks community.
And now, for this portion of the ad read labeled personal experience to be read by talent outside of Travis and Jason Kelce, because we are active NFL players.
Can't do it.
Cannot participate.
That's right, Jason. You just said you're not retiring.
I didn't say that at all. But you know who can participate? Our intern. That's right. Come on in here, Brandon.
Come on in. Come on down.
There he is.
Is it?
I'm out of here.
Is it messed up? I'm not one of the
to what
biggest
you have to
names
say
in the
there,
Prize
Brandon.
Picks community.
Yep.
How the hell
Just
am I not in there? All right, bye, guys.
Thank you, Brandon.
Bye. All right, 4 quick picks. Right now, before the big game, Prize Picks is running a special on Patrick Mahomes. All he needs is half a yard, and you win. I think he might be good for it. A couple of the picks I like. Stick with playoff Trav. Take Trav receiving yards. I would also look at Christian McCaffrey for touchdowns. The man has been automatic in the playoffs. That's all I've got. I'm gone.
All right. Well, hopefully our intern did you guys right, and he's really not an intern. I hope you guys know that, right? And if you want to start making some picks, go to prizepicks.com/New Heights and use the code, you guessed it, New Heights, for the first deposit match up to $100.
Again, that's prizepicks.com/New Heights, code New Heights for our first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. All right, we need to talk about one of our sponsors that you probably see us drinking all the time, and that's Accelerator Active Energy Drink.
Talk to me, player. And if you've been looking for ways to accelerate your fitness in 2024, that's right. Look no further than Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Jason, what you sipping on? I got that tropical punch. Got a little tropical punch over here. That rocket pop be slapping.
It's pretty dang good. Pretty good. And not only is it pretty good tasting, but Accelerator Active Energy has 0 sugar, gives you sustained energy, gets your metabolism going, and gives you the enhanced focus that you need to accomplish just about anything. Maybe playing in the NFL football or taking care of 3 kids, which I still don't know what's harder, to be honest with you.
Good luck with both of those. Plus, there's also nothing like those signature plant-based thermogenics to give you the energy you need to record the #1 podcast.
All righty. Accelerator is available at Hy-Vee, Quick Trip, and Amazon. And get this, Accelerator is offering all 92%ers $5 off their next Amazon order of Accelerator Active Energy Drink. From now until February 4th, put your favorite flavor of your Accelerator in your cart and use promo code 5Accelera at checkout for $5 off. My God, that's a deal. If you're someone who stresses out every time you need to pick out a gift, you are no longer have to panic because Etsy's new gift mode is here to make gift giving fun. I cannot wait to use this because I suck at trying to figure out gifts.
That's right. Gift mode is a new feature on Etsy that helps you find incredible handmade gifts from independent sellers for all the different people in your life.
Not sure what to get your girlfriend or spouse for Valentine's Day? Well, that makes sense because it's a made-up holiday. Wherever she's into, gift mode can help. There's a ton of incredible gift options for the music lover, the jewelry lover, the dog or feline lover, just to name a few.
The gift mode isn't just great for significant others. Have a friend who's obsessed with sports. If you're a New Heights 92%er, the answer is probably yes. Right now, you can get something for the football fan and the basketball fan, or even the pickleball player in your life. Jason, what is your favorite gift you've gotten Kylie?
From Etsy? I don't remember. What's your favorite thing I got you from Etsy? She said there's so many things that she loves that I've gotten her that she can't even remember. Stats are at 92%ers. The only thing that has a better chance of working than a quarterback sneak on 4th and 1 is going with Etsy gift mode to find your next gift.
Just download the Etsy app and tap on the Gifts tab in the center of the navigation bar. Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic. Try gift mode on Etsy now.
You want to get some bold topics? Little football?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
Chiefs 17, Ravens 10 in the AFC Championship game. Doggone. It was some good football being played over there at the bank. Initial thoughts, Trav. What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, man. Doggone. Pretty damn good game. Obviously, we wish we would have scored more in the second half, but went in there with the right mentality, executed early, and put their offense and really their team with their backs against the walls. And, man, you got to love Spags in this defense right now, baby. Doggone, it's electric playing with them, man. They're giving us chances to stay in games and win games and kind of manage things offensively, and Pat Mahomes is playing the game like the best quarterback in the league, baby.
No doubt. No, you guys have picked it up, though, offensively. I mean, I know it's only 17 points, but you guys had multiple chances. You had the 4th down that you guys went for.
We're not hurting ourselves right now, and that's the best part. Where there's some flags here and there, but
you're having good drives.
The mistakes, like the drops, are kind of limited. The fumble, the turnovers, all those things. The game changers, the game wreckers. Certain things that you do to yourself that you just can't win doing. We started to clean that up a lot, and that goes to the head man, baby. You don't clean those things up without good discipline. You don't clean those things up without having good leadership, and that's the coaching staff right there, making sure and harping on the right things and really motivating us in the right direction. week in, week out. And we never lost faith, not one time during the year. And right now we're playing our best ball, baby.
Boy, are you. The Chiefs are officially headed to the 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. I mean, dude, this is legendary status. I mean, we already talked about just going to this game. It was your 6th or 7th AFC championship in a row. And now you find yourself in the dance for the 4th time in 5 years. The Chiefs were 4.5-point underdogs, which was tied for the biggest underdog Patrick Mahomes has ever been before a game took place. We'll start off with pregame. Everybody talked about it. Everybody had videos on it. It was all over Twitter. I was at the game. And
I love how I'm getting painted as the bad guy.
Oh, you're definitely getting painted as the bad guy. I had multiple people text me in the game, middle of the game, like, what's Travis doing? Why is Travis doing it? And I'm like, dude, you guys have no idea. We're going to get to it right now. Justin Tucker is warming up, and there's an exchange between you and him. There was also an exchange between Pat and Justin Tucker before that as well during warm-ups.
It wasn't even that. But so we're warming up, and we do our same warm-up every single time on our side of the field. For those of you that don't know what happens in pre-games, the Ravens have their side of the field, and the Chiefs have our side of the field. Now, specialists, because of like the win factor and
they go to
where
both
you
sides,
are, they get a chance to kick at both field goals and kind of punt from both sides of the field. But it's always, if you're trying to go onto the other team's designated area, you kind of stay out of their way. You know, you don't interfere with what they have going on.
That is the unwritten rule.
That's the unwritten rule. If you want to be a fucking dick about it, you keep your helmet and your football and your fucking kicking tee right where the quarterbacks are warming up and they're dropping. Eyes are looking left and they got a helmet down by their feet.
It's actually kind of dangerous, really. But
like, if you're not going to pick that up, I'll happily move that for you. Justin came out and he said it was more of a joking gesture and kind of a fun competitive. And I get it. I mean, he was kind of winking at me, like being a dick about it, like trying to get under the skin.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
I get it, but
he got under your skin a little bit.
Me and Pat, we've been having the same mentality for this game all week long, man.
Yeah.
And it was you got to go in there and have the right mind frame, have the right mindset, and we just weren't in a joking mood. We were ready to get after it. And so Justin, sorry if we took it to a level that you didn't think it'd get to that way, but if you're going to be a dick, I promise you I can one-up you every time, dude.
Tucker's known for this. I mean, he's a legendary kicker, and he knows how to poke the buttons.
Arguably the best we've ever seen in the NFL, man.
Oh, no, I don't even know if it's arguable at this point. I mean, and he does this, and there's other kickers that'll do it too, other punters. You know, it's definitely unwritten that you stay out of the way of the other team when they're trying to utilize the field. You find a way to work on the other side of the field when it makes sense. That's part of the game in the game, and you could tell he's playing it. In these clips, you can see his facial expressions. He knows what he's doing. Don't
paint me as the bad guy, all right? He
got under your skin. Right? He got under your skin. And listen, it worked. It got under your skin, but it worked in the wrong way because it was a record day for the Yeti. T-Rav led all receivers with 11 catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. It was probably one of your best performances I've ever seen, which is crazy because you've had some unbelievable ones. I just saw this stat the other day, which we don't have it in the rundown, but I did take a picture of it because it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Hold on. Got to go to my photos, screenshots.
You are Ed Kelce, man. You and Dad are the exact same human being, dude.
I'm going to get to it. Don't worry. I'll find it. This is your last 12 playoff games. In total, 104 catches for 1,178 yards and 13 touchdowns. 12 games, that's your stat line. The playoff has been Big Yeti territory.
What's so special about 4? I mean, the 12 games.
Those are I don't know. They just said the last 12 games. I don't know. How many playoff games have you had with Pat?
I think 17.
So it's a little bit of a LeBron stat, cherry picking 12 games.
It is. I was just going to throw that out there.
But either way, I mean, listen, 12-game stretch, it's a hell of a 12-game stretch.
Let's make it a 13-game stretch, baby. Fire up, boys. We're going to Vegas.
Not only did you lead all receivers with 116 yards and a touchdown, you had this insane grab on 3rd and 5. Let's go to the clip where you ended up diving. You want to walk us through what happened on this one?
Yeah, we'd love to walk you through it. Big 3rd down play, and Pat changed the play. In my mind, I was like, I don't know if we should change this play. And That's not how you play football.
Yeah, for those of you
have to listen to the guy. He's got the keys to the car. It's his. He's steering the ship. You got to listen to the guy. And I was just like, I don't like it. And sure enough, he's pump faking, trying to find me coming over the middle of the
Where's
field.
Trav? He's going to be right here. Any second, he's going to be right there. Okay, he's not showing up.
I'm over here fucking picking my nose over there and fucking on the numbers.
Well, you made up for it because you made a ridiculous.
Yeah, he's scrambling for his life, gets his legs chopped out from under him, and throws just something and just to get the ball out of his hands so he doesn't take a sack. At that point, I'm in my head like, I got to make a fucking play for my guy. I'm just out here looking like an asshole, not running the right route for him in the biggest game of the year. So, but yeah, Pat, thanks for giving me a chance, baby. I love you, man.
Listen, you ran the wrong route. Whatever. You ended up with a big conversion on third down. That was a huge part of this drive, a huge part of this game. And this is one of the things that makes your and Pat's connection so electric, because your guys' ability to freelance, both of you are so good at that. You know what I mean? Like, Pat is probably one of the best improvisers I've ever seen play the game at the quarterback position. That's the thing that really sets him apart as a player. To have both of you guys be able to do that and also be on the same page or get to the same page.
All right, now.
It's pretty fun to watch when stuff like
He's
this
a faster reader than I am. That's what it is. I'm just a few pages back. I haven't caught up yet. Honestly, that's it makes playing with the guy so much fucking fun, man. When you just know that he could pull a rabbit out of the hat at any point, put the ball in one area for you to go and get where you or nobody gets it, and you can go and try and make that spectacular play for your team. That's what makes it so much fun, man, because you just know the play is never over. And even when they think they got you, they don't. And I love that fucking feeling, man. As you can see, I'd stand up and I'd punch a fucking ghost right in the face. I was so excited.
Pow! Take that, Casper.
First down. And then we ended up scoring a touchdown, which was awesome, man.
The Ravens kind of have that like color scheme of ghosts too. They got that.
Ooh, they do.
You know what I mean? Like purple is that. In the video games,
Wario,
it's always
the Wario Castle.
Wario, all the Nintendo stuff, all the ghosts are purple.
Waluigi? What was the Luigi Wario?
No, it's not Wario. It's Wario and Waluigi.
Waluigi. Nice.
Waluigi.
They definitely have that. And holy shit, did they bring out every superstar they had that game.
Yeah, they did. It was an electric atmosphere.
It was a family reunion in that place. So the first two, everyone saw Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, but third quarter came around, and they started playing 50 Cent song. And they turned off the lights, started playing a 50 Cent song, and then panned to the tunnel.
Yeah.
And all you see is this shadow in the mist and like the fogginess. Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck did they get 50 Cent? Since when is 50 Cent a fucking Raven? This is bullshit. And it's fucking Terrell Suggs walks out. And I'm just like, oh shit, that's electric too. How did they? He won a ring with us too, man. You can't do that.
He won one or two?
Just one, yeah.
I think it was just one. He wasn't there.
Shout out to Sizzle, man. That shit was awesome though. I was over there. I was in the huddle like, oh shit, it's Sizzle.
Yeah.
I thought it was 50 Cent, man. Thank God it wasn't 50 Cent. If it was 50 Cent, man, I don't know if we came out that game victorious, man.
Between this clip and the one that we're about to show, I don't know which one was more impressive, the 3rd and 5 catch or this touchdown catch. Dude, you want to walk us through? So I think they're in man or no?
Yeah, they're in man. They're in man with Kyle Hamilton, man. And I'll tell you what, that dude has a bright future. He's already a stud. And he had an unbelievable rookie year. But
what is this, like a little wheel route? Like you're like out and up?
Yeah, just an out and up. We had shown that formation and the concept over the past probably 10 games. We've ran that concept at least once. So kind of been setting it up, and I've had, I don't know, probably like a handful of catches off of that concept where we just dot me on the out route. So we tried to do the out and up, and he played it perfectly.
He did play it perfectly. But and this is what I wanted to ask you on this, because Pat throws a back shoulder, right? That's what this would be called against man-to-man.
100%, yeah.
When do you guys know immediately when Hamilton is playing it perfectly that if Pat throws this, he's going to try and hit me on the back shoulder because Hamilton has leverage? Sorry, go ahead.
It can happen one or two. No, you're good. These are good questions. It could happen one or two ways.
Yeah.
Depending on where he is, obviously Pat's going to try and give me the best opportunity to catch the ball. So if he's over top of me, he'll try and back shoulder me. But at the same time, if there's some sort of blitz, a guy comes free and Pat has to get the ball up quick and he can't make that decision like later on. So let's say on the out part, like Pat has to get the ball away now. He might just put it up and give me a chance to run and go and get it, like catch it over the shoulder instead of the back shoulder. So you're still like trying to find it when you. I didn't see that thing until it was about
you turned around late.
5 to 10 yards.
Very
it kind of worked
late.
out in our favor because it happened. It was bang bang, but I did not see that. That ball was coming through the fucking rafters. It was like coming out of like Sweets in the background. It was like a dark, foggy, and then the ball just fucking appeared like 5 yards from me. I was like, oh snap.
So you answered the next question I was going to have, which is you waited to turn around what looked like till the last possible second. And is that important on a back shoulder catch? Because the quicker you obviously make that transition that it's going to be a back shoulder,
yeah,
the quicker the DB has to react.
I mean, he had great position. He had great position. The only chance I had was that it was that back down hip.
Yeah.
The last place he's thinking that is going to be, and I could just kind of turn with it, right?
Yeah, and you use your body to shield it.
You got to have late hands if you're going to reel one of those in.
Dude, it was an impressive catch.
Barely caught it, but I'll take it.
With how late you got the turning around, you get it on the hip. Unbelievable play by you and Pat. This is my favorite play of the day because of everything that went into it.
Appreciate it, bud. Tutty, baby, coming out scoring touchdowns. That was the biggest thing coming in, was that we wanted to score tutties. That's why we went for it on 4th and 1 down in the red zone a few drives later in the second quarter.
Yep.
We knew if we put up touchdowns, it was gonna force their offense to feel a little bit antsy and a little bit pressed to get the ball downfield, and that's what we wanted. We wanted to see what our DBs and their wideouts looked like.
Trav, over the last 2 games, you have 17 targets, 16 receptions, a 94.1% catch percentage. How about that? Little 92%er action.
Not right now.
And 191 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 153.1 passer rating when they're targeting you. How do you keep flipping that switch on for playoff games? What do you think it is about playoff games that, in particular, it feels like you end up having big games? I don't know if we want to say this quite yet.
I mean, obviously it's just being accountable for your guys, putting in the hard work throughout the week. But I think there's just that flip of the switch that you kind of turn on in December.
Yeah. Sense of urgency.
You know, you want to try and have that switch for the entire year, but it's a 17-game season, man. Sometimes it's just, I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard, especially after 11 years, getting excited for a random game in fucking November where you know you're about to wax this fucking team. It's hard to fucking get it going every single week. And this year it was harder than ever because we weren't winning those games. We were trying to find ways to win, and we were kicking ourselves in the foot. And we're finally getting the juices going. We're finally playing our best ball at the right time. And how can you not get excited about that? You know, how can you not fucking wake up every single day knowing that you got a chance to go and get this thing, man?
It's electric.
It's the best feeling in the world, man. There's nothing better than January and February football, baby. And we're in the thick of it, man. I love the challenge of going into a hostile environment, or I just love the challenge of having our backs against the wall, and it's win or go home, man. And finding a way to win with the guys.
Man, it's definitely an electric atmosphere, and it's an awesome thing to witness take place. So, Trav, your 6th receiving touchdown in the conference championship game is now the most all-time in conference championship games. But the big news is you have officially passed Jerry Rice for most career receptions in the postseason, a record that a lot of people, I think, never thought would be broken.
That was crazy, yeah.
The previous record was 151.
It's crazy because I'm like looking at 151 catches and I can only remember like 5. Like, damn, I got over a fucking 100. God damn, I've been playing this game for a while.
Did you know going into it that you were close to it? Like,
how could I?
At what point
everybody's
did you know?
Everybody's been talking about it.
This
stuff, yeah.
Fair
And
enough,
I've been getting asked about it in the media and all this and that. And I said it last year when I kind of got into some of the Jerry Rice and Julian Edelman playoff records. Me and Pat versus, or not versus, but me and Pat tying Gronk and Brady and touchdowns as a duo. You start to hear everybody talk about those playoffs, and it's just such a fucking honor, man, because I got so much respect for all those guys.
Of course.
So much respect for Jerry Rice and how he's been down to earth and cool as hell with me ever since I got to the league. And I remember the first Pro Bowl. It was him and who was it? Michael Irvin had were the I guess the honorary head coaches
Captains.
for the
coaches. Yeah,
and it was hearing Jerry and Michael talk about me as a young guy, as a young, tight end in the league, man. It fueled me with confidence that I was doing the right things, man. So, and what's even more funny is that I have this weird image in the back of my head of, remember backyard football on the computer growing up?
Oh, dude, I don't even know if I want to mention this because I've secretly been looking into seeing if anybody holds the rights to backyard football and backyard baseball because I want to buy it and get this thing going again. That was the best game ever. Dude, it was so fun. It was so electric. Can you imagine playing backyard football right now on your phone? Because you could do that whole thing on your phone. It wasn't that complicated.
1,000%. It was not complicated.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. It was. I love.
So
that
you do
game.
remember? All right, nice.
Yes.
Well, if you remember, Jerry Rice was the greatest thing on.
Yes,
that
it was.
game.
Jerry Rice and Steve Young. I would pick both of them, and
every single time. So every time Jerry would score a touchdown, his automatic celebration was to pull out a notebook, open the notebook, and on the header it said records, and it was him just scribbling.
I can't believe you remember this,
dude. And I'm just like in my head, I'm like, damn. And then I looked it up when I got older. I was like, damn, why would he has all the fucking records, and that's why they did it. And it's just full circle that I'm as good as Jerry Rice in backyard football.
There you go, man. Dude, that's electric.
I've made it. Dude.
I love that.
Made it, dude. That's what comes to my head is that I'm now the animated.
I'm not saying you might have just found out what your next touchdown celebration is, but
just writing records. Well, I'll have to break a record, and I think I'm way too far away from any of the other records Jerry has.
You missed your opportunity.
Yeah, I missed my opportunity.
Either way, pretty damn cool, man. And pretty remarkable record to break. It was awesome.
Thank you, man.
Maybe the biggest compliment, though, came from Antonio Brown on Twitter.
AB.
That's right. AB, the electric Twitterer. Travis Kelce, the dopest cracker I know. There you go. That's a heck of a compliment.
Hey, man. I appreciate you, AB, man. It feels good to be one of the dopest crackers, man. I love that shit, man. He's one of my favorite follows on Twitter. You got to follow him.
Let's get to the Chiefs defense. It's been the storyline all year for the Chiefs. They have been phenomenal. In Spags, we trust. That's the shirts that a lot of the defensive guys are wearing.
Man, don't we?
This shirt is great. Did you get one of these?
You know it, baby.
Dude, that shirt is a great design. That's a great freaking shirt.
Oh, yeah.
They held the Ravens to just 10 points and held the NFL's number one rushing offense to just 81 yards. And this was my thing. I think everybody's thing going into the game. Can they stop the Ravens rushing attack? That's a key. And they did it. They held them to 81 yards and forced 3 turnovers and 4 sacks. It was an impressive play by the Chiefs defense that has been, the best in the league for largely the entire season.
Yeah.
Including maybe the play of the game when L'Jarius Sneed forcing a Zay Flowers fumble at the goal line.
What a guy, man.
Well, he wasn't really reaching though, right? He was kind of like going down, but
no, he was fully extended to try and get that thing across the goal line.
Can't reach. Fuck.
And I'll tell you what, man, Zay Flowers is going to be a special player in this league.
You told me this before the season even started. You saw him work out down in Texas with Pat. And I don't even know if we can say that, but you saw.
He was just right. We were all working out at what is it, TCU? It just kind of like it wasn't like a scheduled workout. It was everybody was.
And I was just tweeting at Mark Schlereth because I wanted to vote in the thing. But anyways, Zay Flowers. You said right away. I asked which of these guys did you think? Not to. I don't want to. But you said right away, this kid.
No, out of the guys that were down there, I was like, give me that guy. Out of everybody that I saw down there, I was like, that man, he's ready right now.
Apparently the Ravens knew that too because he was very impressive all season long. An incredible rookie year.
Hell yeah.
But an unbelievable play here by Snead at the goal line.
Just not giving up,
needed
baby.
It most.
On the half-yard line, baby. Golly, that was electric, man. It's those kind of plays, man, that catapult you into the fucking Super Bowl, man. And thank God we got Snead, baby.
And this came after a taunting penalty that was called on Flowers when he stood over Snead. I don't even know if we want to mention that.
No, I mean, you can mention it. It got called. I mean, it is what it is. You can't, you know what it is? It's not the standing over as much. It's not the pushing them. It's the drop of the ball.
You think so?
The spin, you can't spin the ball or like throw the ball at somebody or like, that is the taunt. I don't think there's pushing and shoving after a play all the time.
If you stand over somebody, they'll call that too, though. Because I've been called for it. I got called for standing over top of a guy. It's whatever.
As much that was going on back and forth, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Especially in a big play like that. That's a tough one. But
we've talked about it before. We're pro taunting to a degree. You got to let people's emotions, and you want that back and forth a little bit. And I didn't, whatever. Joey Burrow certainly agrees with us. Let the guys taunt.
Let the guys taunt.
Normally you see let the guys play, but I would just he just went right for the jugular. I don't want to see him play. I want to see him taunt.
I want to see him fucking yapping. Hell yeah. I'm with it. I'm with you though, Joey.
Nah, that's great. There's an acceptable amount of it, right? And there's a part of it that makes it more exciting. You'd like seeing people's emotions fly. As long as you're not doing these ridiculous antics or whatever, if it's just a pure sign of aggression, like you just made a great play, whatever. Insane stat. The Chiefs defense has allowed 4 points per game in the second half over their last 8 games. You want to talk about second half adjustments? My God. 32 total points in 8 games in the second half. That is a remarkable stat for the Spags defense.
That's fucking insane.
It's crazy. Is Spags the most underrated coordinator in the NFL? I mean, I don't know that he's underrated at this point. I am a little bit surprised. I mean, I know his head coaching stint in St. Louis didn't go great, but I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about an organization. That was whatever. A little surprised at how, yeah.
You don't got to say much. That's already been said, brother.
I don't know, man. You see a lot of other people that are great coordinators in the NFL getting head coaching, stuff circling around. And I really do think what Spags has done this year, that entire defense has been truly fun and exciting to watch. They have been great. And it's been consistent.
I love going to war with him, man. I just love playing. I love being in the locker room. He's one of the most motivating guys and coaches that I've ever been around, man. Just always having the right frame of mind, the right positivity. Even when you need that toughness and somebody to motivate you and kind of like a get your shit going type of way. Spags does it in a respectable way that guys can relate to and that can motivate them. Some guys just don't have that gauge. They can't gauge that.
Sure.
And Spags has been able to kind of get the best out of every single guy he's got, all the way through the depth chart. And it goes to show, how much, there's how much we rely on him. And this stat right here, these 32 points in the second half that's got to be close to a fucking record right there, I would assume.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, it's a pretty impressive 8-game stretch in the second half.
The guy found a way to stop Randy Moss and Tom Brady. How about that? Spags found a way to stop fucking Randy Moss and Tom Brady. And
that's right.
They were undefeated and fucking unstoppable. The most unstoppable has ever looked. And Spags found a way to beat him. I mean, or at least slow it down.
Yeah. The score was not high. I remember that, but the 2007 Patriots Super Bowl, he did. Actually, I don't even remember. I don't remember what the score was.
I'm pretty sure it was a low score game. Both teams under 20, I would assume.
That's what it felt like.
It's kind of like that was that 08, not a lot of. I'm just kidding. Dude, Spags. In Spags, we trust.
The biggest plays often happen when you need them most. And the final drive, there was a Chief that came up with perhaps the biggest play of the day because it sealed the deal. With 2 minutes and 34 seconds left, up by 7, Pacheco, to burn some remaining Ravens timeouts, was being utilized, but to seal the game on a 32-yard pass, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. How about that,
top
baby?
The quiz for the game, baby. Doesn't get any sweeter than that, man. Punching our ticket into the Super Bowl yet again. In case you forgot about last year against the Cincinnati Bengals, he did the exact same fucking thing and came up big for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was getting a lot of heat.
I was about to get to
as
it.
well as the entire wide receiver room. And I've been sitting here the entire time.
The entire offense. It ain't just that. I mean, they were coming after you.
I had
they
the
were
worst
coming after
drops
Pat.
in the league. Yeah.
they were coming after everybody. And it's not like it's not, listen, the offense was struggling for a little bit there, but you guys always knew and had faith in each other. And that's what makes this whole thing so much more special. It ain't done yet. You got one more game, obviously.
100%. Yeah.
There's something so special about watching a guy who's been counted out and repeatedly said he's not good enough or he shouldn't be out there.
Couldn't be more proud of the guy, man.
He needs to be more accountable. Go out there and make a play when you need it most. And, our year when we won it, that you got to see Nelson Aguilar really have a special year and make meaningful impact for us.
Hell yeah. Got to see Nelson after the game, man. One of the Kelce favorites.
That's right.
Great dude,
and so happy for MVS. And we weren't the only one. Fast Tyreek Hill chimed in on Twitter. What y'all got to say about MVS now? And MVS actually got on Twitter and probably had the tweet of the freaking day. I mean, it might be the tweet of the season at the bank with,
Casey Wolf, baby.
Thou who shall not be named, I guess.